Alright, Saturday morning. I had a decent night's sleep, though the bed felt like that it was two king singles or whatever split into two. It was a bit lumpy. But yeah, ready to hit the day on. And yeah, it's going to be a nice hot day today, which is typical Gold Coast. And the first thing, in about an hour's time, I may be on ABC Radio Brisbane talking to Spencer Housen in regards to working dog stuff and physical media. So that's my little bit, but Spencer's a great bloke. And other than that, I am going to also catch up with a friend for breakfast, and then later on in the day, around 11 o'clock, I'm ready with my late show clothing. Oh God, what am I doing?
We know that storytelling is an absolute privilege, but stories don't mean anything at all unless you have someone to tell them to. So our biggest thanks goes to our audience, because they've been with us for so many years and supported us for all this time, and we really, really do appreciate you. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Santo Tolaro and Tom Gleisner accepting the Longford Lyle Award last night at the AACTAs on the Gold Coast for the Working Dog production team. Just an extraordinary body of work, isn't it? If you're listening to that going, oh yeah, love that, love those guys. Oh my goodness, they were behind all of that. Well, you might be interested to know that at 11 o'clock this morning, there's a panel discussion with Santo and Tom and Jane and Rob and Michael at the Home of the Arts at HOTA on the Gold Coast. They'll be in conversation with Ed Cavalier from 11 o'clock this morning. From memory, I'm not going to be there. My wife got tickets. I think they were $12, something like that. So you could get online and see if there are any left. In the audience also will be Working Dog superfan Matt Fulton. Matt is such a big fan, he hosts a podcast which is meticulously analysing every episode of every show ever produced by Working Dog. Matt, welcome to 612 ABC Brisbane.
Good morning, Spencer.
Now, I've been lucky enough to be on 2 episodes of your Champagne Comedy podcast. One where we discussed a late show episode, another where we discussed an episode of Frontline. So I know the detail with which you dissect every scene, every sketch. Where are you up to? Where's the podcast up to at the moment in the Working Dog canon?
Well, we've just returned to review season 3 of Frontline, so we've just done the first episode back, and where the entire landscape of that show has now changed, including the office area, and we've interviewed and had chats with some cast members, such as Trudy Hellier, who played Kate, and she had actually mentioned behind the scenes of why they had to move offices, and you find these extra layered jokes or subtle ribbings in between the actual script and their writing, and it's just an eye-opener. It's like a fan commentary on top of everything else that goes on in between. And like with a lot of their content, they don't really provide too much of commentary. It's just they make it and they move on, and we always want to know what's going on.
My father thought she was Heston Blumenthal, and he would ritually, we'd eat together every night.
All right, we've got Mason Hellcat here.
Hi.
We're at HOTA. We've just finished the In Conversation with Working Dog, and then we got pushed out.
Yeah. But what a In Conversation, Matt. That was excellent.
Oh, right. That had the whole vibe going. So,
Very cool. Very cool.
And we also have a couple of little bits and pieces that we discovered about the castle. In fact, it was meant to be a US castle.
Yeah, that's very interesting with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
And they turned it down. Oh, well. Anyway, so it's really cool to see we've got real people here. Even though we talk online, we've got real people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Great to meet you, Matt. Matt keeps the flag flying for the Late Show, so good on you, Matt.
No problem. All right, thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Can I get you to mine, but mine's way off.
See, I've got the fifth Beatle here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's the only thing that is.
the fifth Beatle. We've got Michael Hershey. So
Hey, hi guys.
can you do me one little favour?
Sure, let me just do this one.
Oh yeah, sure.
What's your name? Hello, Mason.
One moment. All right, can you just say the Bag Apple podcast as you can, Champagne Comedy Podcast. So, can I get you on the podcast sometime?
Oh, maybe, but can I tell you one of the questions I know you guys are going to ask about? Why can't we release The Late Show, the whole series?
Yes, please.
There's a very simple reason. Legal. We can't get permission to release it all. That's why there is the Champagne edition and the best bits. They are legally cleared. The other bits, we're trying to do it bit by bit, but at this stage it's looking really, really tough. So if you've got a VHS of the series and it's complete, you're a very lucky person.
Oh, so there you go. You heard it from the fifth Beatle himself.
Pete Best.
Yes, and also you had rhinoceros semen rubbed into your head as well.
Oh yeah, exactly. Look at that.
Yeah, sorry, just bringing up some old horrible past.
The best. All the best. What's that? Oh, there you. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Good to meet you. Bye bye.
Just a quick. I know you got to go. Okay, so this is Snato Garo.
Yes. You've misspelt it. That's not. Oh, I know. Yes. In fact, I bumped into a guy yesterday who said he's making a film, and one of the characters is called Snato Garo.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
How do you feel like when people call you out like that?
He's got to get on. Okay. I got to get on a plane. Apparently, Snato's got to fly.
Nice. All right. See, now I've got Adele here, who has been on the podcast as well. So.
Hello.
And also, yeah.
HOTA.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we're at HOTA. We're at HOTA at the AACTA Awards Festival, the Actors Festival on the Gold Coast.
And I'm sure she's from Neighbours.
One time I was in Neighbours during the Margot Robbie years.
And also a stand-in for...
Yeah, I was a stand-in for Gina Riley on Kathy Kimberella, and I worked on Pacific Heat with the Working Dog guys.
So
and Jane.
Someone's well connected at least, yeah. But yeah, there you go. So, real person. There we go. We're real people.
I exist.
Can you please welcome from Working Dog, the man behind the people, producer extraordinaire, Mr. Michael Hirsch. I'm here on day release. Thank you very much. Hey, welcome to this very special edition of Seeing the Dish 25 years after we made it. I've got to tell you, I really love this film. Just for those in the room now, hands up if you've seen the film before. And keep them up if you've seen it on the big screen. Ooh. Okay, this was a film that we shot 35mm widescreen. It's beautifully shot, it's beautifully directed, it's beautifully acted, it's beautiful music. I'm going to cry now because I just absolutely love this film. And it's taken us on adventures all around the world. And we really, you know, as we discussed this morning for those who are in the Q&A, this is the first one we actually wanted to make. And we couldn't, so we made The Castle as a little film in between. Look what happened then. I received a fan letter about 20 odd years ago, which I've kept and not revealed. And I thought I would allow this fan letter introduce the film to you guys. And I'll just read it for you now. My wife and I had the pleasure of seeing The Dish a couple of weeks ago and genuinely enjoyed it. It was very entertaining and surprisingly accurate about the events of the time. There might be a complaint from the operators of the third dish in Spain who probably felt they were a little bit slighted. Please convey my appreciation and congratulations to all of your colleagues for the wonderful effort. Sincerely, Neil A. Armstrong. Enjoy the film as much as we've actually enjoyed making it. Have a great night. Thank you.
Well, oh, no, got to get the light right. Hey, look at... Hold on. So yeah, that's the end of the Working Dog time. So saw the chat and saw the dish with... What's his name?
Let me take a photo for you.
Well, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, that just happened. Oh, there we go. It's on a repeat again. Anyway, there for that. And it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, hopefully get to do it again next year.